China on the page, we be in the place. Like the K.CD, they watch me like I'm on TV. Brought this back, but I ain't got receipt. Coking up Bobby Flay when I'm on this beat, yeah. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. 20 women on me, fall like Titanic. Sounded like Do Re Mi, like a zombie, running empty. You can see my show it to your hubby. Please don't get annoyed. You be talking like you got a point. I got hundreds in my pocket. I got hundreds from Detroit. Spend it on some things that I don't need because I do enjoy it. Don't be playing with my feelings, baby girl. It's not a toy. I'm the best out. Sorry that you left out.
Man, I got bad look in these jerseys. I gotta break this bad look. And I just tweeted last time I was on this bitch.
Your relationship is over. Good to meet you when you're coming over. Trying to put my hand around your
Gotta make up for that.
They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip.
Every time I play in these fucking jerseys, I can't do that shit.
If you win it first, you in last place.
And he got a good ass team. I fuck with them.
We've got the Grizzlies in Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee, against an Eastern Conference team here at the FedEx Forum. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Cleveland is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And you look around the league, and it's hard to see a team that could challenge this group right now. If they keep playing like this, I'm not convinced anyone is going to break this streak.
Every challenge that's been thrown their way, they have met it. Every time you think they might fold, they don't. It's been pretty incredible.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
Here's Morant. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And Mobley throws it down.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
First team foul.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets the coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league. Not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example. And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Morant. And here's the break. And there it is for him.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Offensive rebound. Outside, Bain. Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
What a smooth move by Morant off the pick and roll, getting himself some elbow room to take a shot.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bain. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Bain's got his second bucket tonight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Morant with a wide open look. Off target with his three. And here's Mitchell from the arc. They grab their own miss. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
That's tipped. Stolen by Allen. Pass to Garland. Let's go. And they'll get another chance. Here's Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Allen's got 6. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant with it. 23 points his last outing. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
For 3, Mitchell. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
And the rejection by Jackson.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the lead just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outside Garland. Lays it up off the glass.
Assist goes to
Garland's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Cleveland.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Coaches love those hit-ahead passes, advancing the ball as quickly as possible.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point, was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. Boy, he's made the most of it.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game. And they continue to control the glass.
Mitchell right side. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Here's Bain to the middle. Here's Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Bain.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 9 points. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins, getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. To the inside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the right side. Back to LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to get open as Lopez. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got his second bucket.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
1:12 left to play here in the half. And here is Bain from down low. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's LeVert. Here's Lopez. To the wing on the left. For 3, Love. Aldama with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Conchar. Clock at 4. Adams' shot is good.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Kicks it out to Love. His three-pointer's off the mark. Bain inside the three-point line. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
The
Cavaliers on top, up by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter. And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Allen, that's good. Allen's got 10.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
Out to Morant. And finished up by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Kicks it out to Garland. Pass to Allen. Adams, some nice D. The Grizzlies trailed by 3. Outside, Bain. Down low. Morant outside. Shaves over Garland. Morant with another miss.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Substitution for your Grizzlies, Brandon Todd.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant scanning the floor. Here's Aldama. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Back to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. A 3-ball. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was
I should have
amazing.
reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Memphis leading. Right, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And that one's good by Clark.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The IGA they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton, they nailed just about every one of their selections.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
For three, Mitchell.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. The Grizzlies.
Fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France. Tant que j'ai pas le milli, c'est que ma vie n'est pas belle. Je suis dans la cabine, je danse comme un gorille. J'ai le du barbier pour en public. Nous sert dans une épave cagoulé quand y'a rien à pique, grave cagoulé quand même quand le soleil tape. J'ai vu mes grands changer après le serré dans l'habitacle, 50 000 coffrés dans un clic-clac. Tellement ils courent, ils se font des claquages dès qu'on dit faut pas que tu craques. Nouvelle technologie, je peux te localiser la position exacte. T'as un bon style, tu passes partout, je t'envoie dans les soirées. Senti la pression d'affût, j'suis tellement déçu, jamais vu ça. Faut que t'apprennes à vivre comme ça, j'ai dû convoquer le staff, t'as cru qu'on allait carton dans les chaussettes, je voulais m'inscrire au foot, juste des tacles. Dans la main droite, les mains sur le capot, ils ont rien vu, c'est grave. Y'a tous mes cavacs qui viennent chicoter, on m'a averti que t'as stoppé de vivre. Les hommes ont remixé les livres, que Dieu t'évite de nous croiser. Tu vas te calmer ou on va, toi et ton équipe de 3.
have my fun. Teacup, I can fit a in my purse. Which one of y'all wanna go first? Spicy, ain't it out built like me? I run probably how I gotta deal with Nike. Beefing, you just mad we ain't speaking. And I'm the one that put the roof where you sleep in. Phony, I don't need no new homies. I'm the reason all of my ops ain't homeless.
That broke that curse, man.
We are live in Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England, as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And it's another road game for the Grizzlies. What a story right now for these guys, win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
And this team is playing greater than their sum on paper right now. Great chemistry, and it's translating to wins.
Credit has to go to this coaching staff. The style of play fits this roster, and every guy seems to be accepting his role.
You know, trade talks have really ramped up here recently, and being a part of a rumor or Steve actually being traded can really affect the player memo.
Yes, Kevin, especially the first time it happens. It's a business, and as a player, you have to learn that quickly. You have to try not to take it personally.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Once again, fans, Celtics Entertainment.
Start with the ball. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Now here's Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Morant. And yes, it's good. Morant's got 6.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And Brown throws it down.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handle. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. And that one hits back iron.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here's Brooks. Morant outside. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one. And the Celtics going the other way now.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
You're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. To the inside. Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Boston ball.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Williams. Outside Tatum. Over Jackson. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Outside Tatum. Six on the shot clock. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Adams.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And that one's good. Morant.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Now, here's Brown. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Grant. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Rebound by Williams. Left side, Brown.
And when you let Brown get close to the hoop, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Here's Morant. Comes up empty down low.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
That's the end of the first quarter.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He had
18. The Grizzlies 13.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defenders.
Celtics foul.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Personal foul.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Memphis foul. Ja Morant. First personal foul.
Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Griffin. Plays it up and banks it in. Griffin's got his first 2 points. Hey, Craig, talking about the great John Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Jaw's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And the basket by Tatum.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
And Memphis making a change here.
Once again, they are Celtics Entertainment.
The Grizzlies trailed by 8. Outside, Bane. From past the arc. And another miss by Memphis. So it's Boston now. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
And we will see if they can do it again this year. Not a simple task by any stretch.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. The second chance effort. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You need more than that to stop Desmond Bane. He's just going to fight right through it.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Here's Bane. He can't get it to go. White with the defensive effort. Here's Tatum. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Tatum's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics. Memphis with the ball. Bane looking around. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bane getting off the ground with ease.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Boston leading by 9. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And you got to have a great understanding of your teammates in the pick and roll. Brogdon's in sync with everybody out there.
Bane, the bounce pass. Here's Jackson. And Boston with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor, Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Boston foul.
During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
And he makes the first.
The shooting of Desmond Bain, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Now here's Brown. We saw him with 29 points last game. Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jones looking for an opening. Outside for Jackson. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Boston ball. Kicking in for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark. Zaire Williams. John Conchar. Ja Morant.
Now here's Brogdon. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Brown. And the rejection by Clark. And so we wrap up the first half. Celtics lead.
Celtics 33. The Grizzlies 24.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's White. Over Bain. And he overshot that one, missing. The Grizzlies trailed by 9. Ball's knocked loose. In the corner, Smart with it. Kept alive. And a dunk by Horford.
And how about the court awareness from Horford? Quickly grabs the board and doesn't let the possession go to waste.
Steven
Adams' shot is good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Outside, White. Outside, Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Horford trying to free himself up. And the rejection by Jackson.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Brown. Second chance shot. And Horford with the lay-in. Horford's got his second bucket.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Bain. And no good. White with the defensive effort. Outside, Smart. Outside, Tatum. It's White on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that John Moran had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps up in his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
They get it again. Here's Brown. Out to White. Tatum on the wing. He's got 14. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. That's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on. The way down, he's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
How about that? Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 11. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. Here's Jones. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. That one on Horford. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Memphis.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Celtics leading by 10. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
On the basket by Jones.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Outside Tatum. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Clark. And it's sent back by Horford. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Smart. Over Jones. The kick out to Tatum. A 3-ball. And they'll get another chance. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Shooting
44. The Grizzlies 33.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Now Morant. Outside Williams. Pass to Jackson. Lets it go with a 3.
Jackson Jr.
Good. The nice assist for Williams.
This is a big part of Jackson's game. It isn't the best looking shot, but it's deadly.
And here is Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right
now. Morant outside. To the middle. Outside for Jackson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
Smart deciding where to go with it. That's the free fly. Good on the triple. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
The Grizzlies making a change here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Enough to get it done.
Grizzlies ball.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Jaren Jackson.
It's good.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
Brown outside. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Down low. Here's Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
The kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Offline with his 3. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 8-point game. Pass to Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 10 points in just the second half. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Looking to get it going. Up top, Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Celtics leading by 6. Outside, Smart. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Here's Morant. Rebound by Williams.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Morant with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morant's got 20 points.
This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
In the corner, Horford with it. Pocket 6. There's the 3. They get the rebound. Williams. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Morant with another miss. And here's Boston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Grizzlies foul. John Morant. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Celtics Entertainment. Substitution on the court.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from Morant. Tatum with it. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Violation. Boston ball. At the line, Al Horford. At the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Outside, Smart. So we see Boston get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
I just can't go out like that, man. I'm so pissed. Like, I just sold that shit. Stupid missed shots, man. Damn. Shoot myself right out the game. Niggas don't look good. Shit crazy. I gotta get this shooting down though again. That's what I'm slacking on. That's the only thing I got left. Then I'm be back in mode. Nah, he got black on.
I just like the sound.
Bro, look at, and then look what the fuck I gotta go against, bro.
I ain't with nothing, just have my portfolio. Really come from a block where they with it ain't no goalie, bro. Say you about what you claiming and show me though. You going tryna toe to toe, trench kid. Gotta run it up. Everything in my loot, you never power gym and them is ooh belly but a cup. Youngins on my city keep it smooth just to sum it up. No security, you see me, but that.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies and the Miami Heat. Here's James. Shoots from 12. Good on the shot.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
Jackson.
Jaren Jackson.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Pass to Bosh. Back to Wade. Bosh trying to free himself up. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosh, finding the open man for the easy one.
Now here's Adams. Chris Bosh with the rebound. On offense, here are the Heat. Wade outside. To the paint. Here's Bosh. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
And such an all-around threat. Wade does far more than score. He also facilitates the offense and gets his teammates involved.
Ja Morant.
Count that one.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
LeBron James on the wing. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Foul on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Where the foul is?
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
Heat on offense. Ron right side. Stolen by Brooks. Bain with it. Wade picks him up.
God.
It's stolen by Wade. Up the floor. Finished off the break.
The adjustment. Man, what a finish.
From Shane Battier.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
James outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Now at the line.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense. And is also
I'm trying to figure out why y'all taking my starters out in the fucking first quarter,
and the
bro.
Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are
Right down, let them niggas play.
See something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Make some noise once again for your Miami Heat
What is
dancers.
Zaire Williams doing?
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Morant right side. And finished off by Morant.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Pass to Battier. It's hauled in by Adams.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Jackson Jr.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
James. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Here's Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Dwayne Wade. It's his first trip to the line.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard number.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
The Heat trail by 3. Inside. Bosh, that's good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so it's Chalmers with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. That one good for 2.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you were wondering what it's like playing against LeBron, it is not fun. He's too big, he's too strong, and just gets the contact and the finish.
Wasted no time on that one.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
LeBron, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
I'm trying to.
Stolen by Chalmers. Right side Bosh. Pass to Chalmers. James in the post. With 4 seconds on the clock. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the
16. The Grizzlies, 20.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
Here we go, fans.
And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Shot clock at 5. And Shane Battier gets the whistle. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Morant. Going inside. And then Morant slams it in.
Cold view.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And here's James outside. Offensive rebound. Bosh. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bosh has got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And then Morant slams it in.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight.
Battier for 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And then Morant slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
The Heat trailed by 8. LeBron, left side. Wade has the open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Wade's got his third bucket of the night.
And he doesn't take threes often, but Wade still can be effective from there when given space.
Here's LeBron. Brooks grabs the board.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Morant with it. He's got 14. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clark. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
We want to see you get loud. We've got T-shirts. Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
Making a change here.
Get loud.
Here's Bane. No points in the game yet for him. Clark outside. And then Clark slams it in.
And this is where Clark's athleticism plays out. Catching the ball in motion there and then just going downhill.
Allen outside. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Bosch. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
The drive by Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Adams. Lays it up and makes it in. Adams has got 5.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Wade. And Adams sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Bane looking around. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Memphis making a change here.
2nd team foul.
He's been patient so far. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous...
Down low. Here's Bosch. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. First free throw is good.
Chris Bosch. 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. Memphis leading. Now Bane. To the inside. Jackson.
First personal foul.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Jaren Jackson.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
An impressive, versatile defender. For Jackson Jr., it's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
Nice work to get it in.
4th free throw attempts of the game.
Drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Jackson. Offside Jackson. 5 to shoot.
For never giving up on the play
and a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
The Grizzlies, 38. Coming out on the court.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And the Grizzlies leading by 3 to the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's been shooting it with so much confidence. Defense, they can't really slow him down right now.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Here's James. Up and in.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Some solid defense from Battier.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
It's a great move, and he's
going to be on the film.
Assist goes to...
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pass to Jackson. Over Battier. That misses off the backboard. Bosch will bring it up for the Heat. It's a 1-point game.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Turn up the heat.
And the Heat call time Heat.
Dancer. Give it up for your Heat Youth Dancers, everybody.
On offense, here are the Heat. They trail by 1. Pass to Battier. And the rejection by Jackson.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Here's Wade. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
Chris Bosh.
And there's the call on Bosh.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul. Pass to Jackson. Inside. And that one's good by Clark.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Battier. It's from Clark. And that'll be his third foul so far. Miller out. Now Bosh. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. 12 points for Chris Bosh.
Oh, nice balance from Bosh there. Absorbing the contact well and still able to convert.
And it's Miami's ball. It's a 1-point game. Down low. Here's Battier over Jackson. Battier cannot hit. And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's stolen by Wade. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third. Left side. There.
Love the
pass to Bosh. No good on the... Makes it off the glass. And now a 5-point... Grizzly lead.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
It's time for T-shirts. Thank your Heat Youth Dance Team. substitution on the court.
There's a minute left to play in the third. Allen outside. Lets it go with a three. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Williams. And it's really
loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And there's the whistle. Illegal.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You've got to focus on the details.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Pass to Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to James. Hands it from downtown. LeBron's got 7 now in this quarter.
We talk about it a lot, how consistent James has become from range over a full season.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding.
The Grizzlies, 54.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here is Chalmers. James outside. And LeBron throws it down.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
And it's sent back by Bosch. They recover it. Here's Aldama. Goes up again. And there's the nice layup by Adams. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
He knows his job in the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Adams' shot is good.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And that one's good by LeBron.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
So both teams changing it up here. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And the Sixers call timeout. Okay, fans, it's time to turn it up a notch. Let's hear you get loud. Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get loud.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
And Bosch able to finish.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
It's Morant with the drive.
the agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
Shooting for Memphis.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The three from LeBron. It's rebounded by Memphis. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Back to Morant. And there's the drive. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's LeBron. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Team foul.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Morant. Wants to get it to Bane and does.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Pass to Allen. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Blanquito iluminado, que escapo de la casa y la plaza lo he escuchado y después de haber notado mi nivel desenfrenado, muchos perros se
Man, this shit is crazy, bro. I got beat by the fucking Celtics, dog.
Pero no hacen nada como nosotros lo hacemos, siempre estamos plenos.
Motherfucking Celtics, bro.
No entiendo por qué llaman si antes
I could hoop with James Harden, but I don't feel like it. I don't like that I'm taking L's with this team right now.
Porque siento que
Oh,
yo
the fucking Bucks.
vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté
Go,
puedo
Jerry.
decir que volví porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. En otras acciones yo no te voy a dar explicaciones y con 2 canciones hice que todos me mencionen. Dios me prometí no bajar escalones, pero decidí bajarlo y explicarle a estos torpes que tu séquito de nenitos envidiosos y pésimos. Quieran o no quieran a mí deben darme crédito. Vean donde vean siempre va a estar el polémico Paulito sin igual que roba el panorama escénico y ninguno salió a poder hacer lo que hice yo. Igual me criticaron, no sé qué pasó y eso que fui el primero que hace picado más flow. Pero nunca puse un pero porque represento a vos y a tus bandas de embusteros que dicen que rapero yo no soy, pero bueno, eso me huevo. Sé que si hay dinero es porque el imán soy yo. Igual nunca digo nada, siempre fui como un robot. Un caballo que mira para adelante sin error. No maldito quejoso, molesta como un bocón que no acepta que hay ejemplo y el ejemplo va a ser yo. Sí, el ejemplo va a ser yo. El ejemplo va a ser yo, sí. Hey, el ejemplo va a ser yo. Siento que yo.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Here in Memphis, we have an interconference matchup with the Grizzlies looking to create some cheers for this crowd. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
Why is this one, bro?
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams can see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Richard, we're seeing a lot more back-to-backs now at this mid-portion of the season. What are those like to play in for a player?
Oh, they are fun because it's a mental challenge and it's a physical challenge more than anything on that one. But I love it. I am not opposed to back-to-backs because you know what? There were players that used to have to play them and fly on flights in the morning. Now we get to fly on private jets. So if they can do it, we can do it.
And you got to get your rest, though, between those games, don't you?
Yeah, you got to get your rest, you got to get your sleep, but do not eliminate the back-to-backs. I love
it. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
He playing his own.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Pass to Jackson. A rebound by the Bucks.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good. And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Drew Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. High post Allen. A shot by Middleton, wide open. And that one goes long.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
You know, Greg, you can make the case Drew Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
You know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Okay, boys, let's get loud once again for your Fizdale dance team.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Left side, Jackson. Outside, Bain. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Knocked loose. Stolen by Holiday. To the inside. Here's Giannis. A second chance effort. Hefty move. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Jackson misses.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 5.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
They are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
To the paint. It's Solenbad to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Allen. The kick out to Holiday. In the corner, Middleton with it. And Lopez has it in the corner. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. No good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
Memphis should shoot their first free throws of this.
At the line for 2.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Jackson hits both of them. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Portis. Pass to Lopez. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. It's Clark with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Williams. And the rejection by Giannis. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight.
The Bucks 11. Let's turn up the noise and give up.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. 3-point lead. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguarded.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
You know it's bad when I miss
Thanks,
a
David.
Man.
Now here is Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Here's Ingles. Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And Giannis's journey, GA, is so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Milwaukee in the lead. To the middle. Here's Ibaka. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
And the rejection by Jackson.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Left side, Adams. Back to Bain. Down low. Outside for Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound. He gets whistled for the over-the-back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Matthews with it. He's picked up by Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Middleton.
They love what Jackson gives them defensively. Great instinct, size, and mobility.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:53 left in the second quarter. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Middleton inside the three-point line. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%. And the defense of Jared Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Inside, here's Lopez. And that one is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Bane. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Grizzlies have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And Bane drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
It's Allen on the wing. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
13 foul.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Morant gets it to go.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Here's Jackson. Outside, Bane. Right side, Jackson. Morant outside. Over Holiday. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Memphis, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this.
On your feet, fans.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
That one good for 2.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
To the paint. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. That shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
They have been...
Oh, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see. It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And it's Morant missing. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Clark. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. To the inside. Outside, Dane. Lets it go from deep. And Morant is good for 3. Morant's got 15.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And the foul on Drew Holiday.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution.
And the Bucks making a change here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Chris Middleton. His 3rd personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Morant. He's got 15. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Grizzlies have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the technical free throw is good.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth, and the left and right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a...
That's what's gonna happen to them Bucks, bro. I'm telling you. That's what's gonna happen to them Buccos.
I need making more than I can count now. Taking meetings with the Ferris skin down.